Hi, welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader Thelia. A warm welcome to our new and returning viewers and to our subscribers. A special shout out. Welcome to this reading. The angel numbers for this reading are angel numbers 717, 818, 999, 144, and 202. As we finish shuffling the cards, let's open up the reading by invoking the energies of our higher selves, ready to have an entertaining and illuminating read. Of course, relying on our own divine intelligence for what really matters most. We also acknowledge our ancestors and spirit guides. Some of us have pets, some just have spirit animals. Some of us have nice coat-wearing dogs, nice dark gray fluffy dogs. Oh, okay, what are the overall energies, spirit guides? Unfortunately, during this day, an alert went out for a homicide suspect. So we'll take a minute just to acknowledge the angels and archangels of comfort and divine protection at this time for everyone who is involved and affected. We all are affected. Okay, so asking the overall energies for this reading, we have the sun in the reverse. There's a feeling here of not being the most upbeat, maybe feeling like staying in with the curtains drawn, not wanting to go out, having a hard time seeing the glass half full versus half empty. There could be sadness here. Sadness over acts of carelessness or being arrogant when it comes to one's attitude or perspective. What is the sun in the reverse, spirit? Can we do 3 cards and then, okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Very significant loss. This is climbing to the pinnacle of the top, but using dark means and finding that the tuple is equally as great as the darkness. Someone's glory days are over. They have lost everything, or at least they feel like they've lost everything. We have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. There was an ideal here to self-mastery, but the approach was misdirected because the passion was not genuine. An example of this is an individual who may decide that they want to wear the same hair as you, or they want to pursue the same course like you because they're in competition with you. And then learning very quickly that really and truly that is the highest form of self-deceit and manipulation. For that requires that there is a very dim sense of self. Okay. Tell us why this is, Spirit. What is the sun in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is worse than having to juggle. But the attitude here, something is off with the attitude. And let's not forget, no matter how the toxicity of one's actions come through, there has to be a point when the lesson is learned, when one is open to learning. So there's a lack of, there's a thinking that one lacks resources. Worrying about, can I start over? Dwelling on all the reasons why it's the worst time to start over. It's impossible to start over. Spirit-wise this here, we have visit. Someone is planning on making an unexpected visit. They could be driving by a person's home here. This is giving me that they perceive that this is a place of hope and promise and rejuvenation to whatever situation they are experiencing. Peaceful parallel. Harmony flows, lives aligned, basking in the serene glow of peace. They're going to a place where they feel that this is nonsense. Sad. The parallel of this card is moonlit unity. This person has a very strong affinity to this place and or person that they're thinking of visiting, but it's in the reverse. So they decided to engage in certain movements that seems to have landed them in a parallel dimension. And now the place where they shared understanding and greater emotional balance, they're visiting. They are a visitor because this person decided to do something that landed them being a visitor. On the other side of this, this person could also be visiting a church. They could be visiting a church. We have fire sign with the sun in the reverse, very strong on the Leo. So one party here is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, very strong on the Leo. Leo, Virgo, very strong. Sun in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, definitely Leo, Virgo. So this energy could be thinking of visiting a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, to find some kind of peace. Oof. How does this fire sign feel, Spirit? There could be a plan here to do this around a peak time in the next moon cycle. What is this, Spirit? This Leo Virgo energy. Okay. Spirit, tell us why. Tell us how this fire sign feels about this visit. Ooh, ooh. So this energy feels that this person did whatever they did intentionally, and there is a really strong energy here of feeling betrayed and backstabbed by them. This fire sign energy feels that this person will never take accountability. I'm hearing that anything that comes out of their mouth is going to be bullshit. How does this fire sign feel, Spirit? Pace of pleasure, resist the rush, adopt a slower stride, and savor each moment's essence. This fire sign does not want their peace to be disrupted at all. They are not interested in entertaining anyone. Hmm. Okay. Spirit, why has this Leo Virgo lost this money? Trusted ties. Ooh, got a nice box where my heart used to be. This Ice Box by Omarion. Omar. Orion. Maybe significant. Marion. Marion. Oof. Why you don't want me to write it? You made me write something else. Okay, who is this? Mereu, whatever that is. On the visit, why? Okay, someone with the name with M, someone named Mariah could be visiting, or Mary Lou. Mary Lou. Okay, so we have trusted ties. Or could that be Malibu? Is this person driving a Malibu? We have union. Trusted ties. Build rapport, believe in mutual respect, and respond with understanding. This Leo Virgo energy seemed to have gone back to a trusted tie. They reconciled with someone else, and there was a conversation about the way forward. They thought they could trust this person. What is this? Fiery balance. Ooh. Embrace intense forces. Offset turmoil and stabilize with calm resolve. Looming agenda. You have different ideas about love and intimacy. Someone wasn't getting the loving that they expected. We have divine feminine in the challenge. Leader, strong intuition, empathic heart, healer to others. However, you do see that on the polar side of this is a frozen hearted person. And so it leads by the energies that we should conclude that this energy was not to be trusted. This energy was not a trusted tie, that reconciling was a bad idea, followed by this fiery balance with looming agenda. A partner here could have started to rebuff the advances of the other, or there could have been a bartering attitude when it came to intimacy. There's a feminine energy coming out here with this looming agenda. It could be possible. What were they doing, Spirit? Were they playing at being a divine feminine energy, being empathic? Turtle, money coming slowly in the reverse. Ah, they were unproductive. Tell us more about this looming agenda, failed divine feminine energy. The situation is about to explode. Okay. What else? What's about to pop off in flame, Spirit? It is possible that this Leo Virgo energy lost money trying to sustain this karmic energy. We have veil pass, and it fell on the 10 of Pentacles, which is now money spent. Face the mystery of uncharted passages with the courage to explore the unknown. And explore the unknown, someone most definitely did. Tell us about this veil path. There's a conversation here about possibly some mystery spending. Falling on fire sign, Leo, we have Tower. Earning power in the reverse, building a business in the reverse, making sound decisions, not making sound decisions, don't have a corporate job, don't have power to exercise, unstable position. It is possible that someone got into a union under the guise of being a divine feminine energy with the sole intent of waltzing in the house, waving a wand to all the servants, and kicking their feet up all day long. Twice now we have issues with money coming in. We have sword in the reverse. Again, money. Money conflicts, cutting corners, breakthrough, law and order, pay cut, being fired, defense. Wow. Whew. With the tower, oh my goodness, wow. So a situation's about to explode. Veil paths, the tower, and sword in the reverse. It may be discovered that someone intentionally, oh my goodness, I'm getting pure karmic justice. Someone could have intentionally destroyed another person's business. Huh. They definitely affected their earning power. They cost them money. They cost them money. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell us more, Spirit. Oh boy. Getting played in the reverse. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was the plan. That was the plan. That was the plan, Stan. To jack this person's goals, to jack their business. Wow. That's low. That, my friend, you just earned yourself. Ooh, when that karmic sledgehammer swings around, oh my. Getting played in the reverse. There is a hiding here, lying. lying. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Why? What is explosive, Spirit, about this veiled path? Why is it explosive? Goodness, goodness. King of Wands, Ten of Cups in the reverse. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. How this energy took full reins each and every turn to pursue destroying someone's ultimate happiness. That is what is about to explode when it comes to veiled paths, a situation about to explode. Tell us about this energy. Ooh, judgment in the reverse. Someone here is lacking some truth or inner awareness here. Oh my gosh, this is judgment. This Leo Virgo energy is being judged because they ignored the call. And that's why you lost it all. That's why you lost it all. It's punishment because you ignored the call. This is trash, you know? This is trash, man. This is trash. I even when people do me wrong, I wouldn't even wish this on my worst enemy. They ignored the call and didn't realize that they had their hand in the mouth of a lion the whole time. You ignored the call. You ignored the call to domestic harmony. You ignored the call. You ignored the call. You wanted struggle love. You wanted a love that was misaligned with a pretentious and fake energy that on some level, you know, matched you. Shattered dreams. Wow. Spirit, tell us how this, who is this? Who is this King of Wands energy? Four of Cups in the reverse, Two of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Swords in the upright. This energy is refusing to take accountability with the Four of Cups in the reverse. And they could be responding in ways that they are trying to show that they're choosing themselves, they're defending what they did. Oy, oy, oy. Wow. Okay. Tell us more, Spirit, about getting played. Tell us about getting played. How do they get played, Spirit? Look at this. Emotional spending, being irresponsible, being an insatiable chia pet. Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed feed me some more. These two could have bad idea. But listen, you remember where the US used to be when they used to say, "In God we trust"? Look at them now. Okay. You said in wannabe divine feminine I shall trust. This King of Wands, 10 of Cups in the reverse. They drained every single cup. So these two could have had joint finances. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Here is a transactional aspect to their intimacy. Uh huh. There you go. There you go. Somebody started to take the intimacy and turn it into transactional. I'm not giving you any if I don't get money to do this. Wow. I mean, you could have just registered a business, in their fields. When they wanted the money, this is how they hid that they were playing this person. This energy could have spent so much so that if this Leo, my God, what is it? This Leo Virgo energy, um, they could have had them dipping into their business funds as well. Mm-mm. Jamaican people call them people waste man. Skittle move that man. Not no proper friend. That's not nice. It's not nice. This is this is a recipe for disaster. Can you imagine? Well, God, people, tact. Because, yes, in a way, if you are married, you are both paying each other, you serve each other. The attitude, though, the attitude and the perspective, that's where the rottenness of the mentality sits. Amazing. Can you imagine? Every time, man, nonsense. Spring. Yep. Oh, oh my God. This was a horrible cycle of inadequate intimacy. Okay? Please look at the cards. So we have a heartstring followed by in their fields, right? And then we have spring in the reverse. So imagine this is a masculine, right? And this is the feminine's approach. Automatically, automatically, you're you're squandering your sexual energy to use it to barter for money, and that could never be the perspective of anyone that would consider themselves to be aligned with the divine, to be nurturing, to be forward, future thinking, and focused. Never, never. What kinds of children would you raise as a man or woman if you are existing in such a relationship dynamic? This is embarrassing. This is the kind of divine acting feminine energy that will embarrass you a road. Okay? Okay. And The Sun in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is in debt to the point that they cannot even tap into credit. Stop it. 18 Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. This is bad. In their fields, so this person will be in their feelings. Their strategy was, oh, I'm gonna hook him for some money. But he's not gonna know. And I'm not gonna give him any unless he pays me. And if he doesn't pay me, then I'm gonna throw a tantrum. I'm gonna be a child. Spring in the reverse, of course, ain't nothing lifting over there in the masculine if that's the attitude. And of course, the feminine, I mean, honestly, well, I mean, if the wiring is crossed, I guess you could get off on that, because I'm just thinking, would you even be ready to receive your partner intimately if this is the attitude? This is a stank attitude. Look at this. Like I said, stank attitude. Stank. My goodness. My goodness. If you have to be a Virgo, if you have to be a Virgo with someone with whom you are sharing bank accounts, you're possibly married, living together, because according to you, you're divine feminine, yes? Okay. When kids are involved, or maybe kids are involved, because we do see 10 of Cups in the reverse, which is everything that's upside down. But what do the kids, what do the children see? Wow. Yeah. Mm-mm. Okay. All right. So, Spirit, this person wants to visit this fire sign energy for peace. Tell us more about this visit, because that over there is trash. The world doesn't need any others like this. The earth, she's groaning in pain. She's groaning from exhaustion of having to sustain people with attitudes like this. People with attitudes like this contribute to the erosion of society. They will never take part in upholding anything that is estimable. They lack what is required. They're not of that cloth. They're not of that salt. The end of this energy is that they are like 5 acres worth of field mice in your barn that you forgot to close last night. Please. This is so much. Why so much? Oh, Lord have mercy, child. Stop it. You have a lot to say. Secret desire. Listen, sir. Listen to me. Listen. What is your secret desire beyond finding the cross at this point? Or a crossroad, and do you spin them and try to lose the energy? Huh? What secret desire? What secret desire do you have but to be a better, more improved person? Leo Virgo energy. Come now. What is this secret desire? Unspoken need can plunge you into deep confusion. This is not the time to be sitting over a glass of wine. You need to call this person who you're visiting and tell them to fix you a really long steeped pot of chaste tea, because there were things that you should have chastened yourself from and you did not. It blinded you and you were unable to see. You want to visit this fire sign energy with not even a toothpick in your small pocket. Listen, take my advice. Check yourself, please. Check yourself. Check yourself. Huh. Yep, you're going to have to sit with your regrets and your fleeting attitude to being better and doing better. You wanted to come in to tell someone about your secret desires to what? To trap them, to throw them a sausage and hope they throw you a wad of cash. So you see, here you are. Like I said, you attracted your match. Here you are, tricking off like this energy tricked you. Where is the maturity? And this is why you will always find yourself neglecting to see when the divine is opening a portal for you. You will miss your own signs in your life that are written in the stars according to God's divine plan for you. You will miss them every time because you want to live in your farmhouse with your barn door open to rats. You want to come in and share your burden. Listen to me. You were at a 10 of Pentacles. You lost it all. You don't even have hope. Sir, what are you coming to offer? Honestly, just now me looking at the camera, me look like my grandfather. Honestly, what are you coming to offer? What are you coming to offer, sir? You don't even have hope. Sun in the reverse. If this person, this fire sign that you're visiting, tells a joke, you wouldn't even genuinely be laughing because you're steady, so focused on hooking them with sausage. It would be better you found yourself at a church. Tell us more, Spirit. So this energy wants assistance with their funds. They're going to come in and say that they feel that they've been guided towards you. Enlighten truths. Share your insights, spreading awareness with the power of honesty. And in the challenge, we have bound by demands, trusted ties. And here we go. You're still attached. It doesn't get any more attachy case than this, okay? Trusted ties. This is how the card fell. Trusted ties. And then it fell this way. Okay? So you're still attached to whatever mayhem you have going on. And you want to come in and beguile another to take on your burden. You want to come to this person with whom you found harmony, balance, and peace. Hmm? The cards say, with entangled, establish and communicate your boundaries. If you are this fire sign being visited by a Leo Virgo energy, establish and communicate your boundaries. We have tree in the upright. Mm-mm. No, I will not be. I will not be. Listen, light bulb. Tree, light bulb. In the reverse, falling on tower in the reverse. So there is going to be. This person is coming in, potentially wanting um, to sell an idea. This could be a business or investment idea. They're going to sell it like it's lucrative. But I'm seeing that this fire sign is going to be very clear that their abundance is not open for access to people who will allow themselves to work up to a 10 of pentacles and lose it all, and at the same time be stuck in a toxic, energy draining relationship dynamic. This fire sign is going to let this Leo Virgo energy know that I actually am refraining from having any ties to you. I don't want to be linked to you at all. You are a collateral. And the worst part is that I do not believe that this energy would ever be honest either about the fact that they still have ties with this karmic, divine, feminine energy who has not only spilled all their cups, caused them to lose their ability to long term plan with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, and all the resources that they had is also gone. This person could not only have lost cash, money, investments, but assets as well. This energy has not only been stripped of their physical resources, but the feeling of hope that one needs to walk into tomorrow. This is a very heavy, disappointing energy. We must all pray for discernment. It is so easy. It's so easy to la-ti-da your way through life and just to assume that everyone has your best interest at heart. And when you haven't done the work, ultimately you are the one who pays the price. Because the lesson will always be there waiting for you to learn it. And each time you don't, repeat. If this reading resonates with you, for either party, spirit, because this is nonsense and planet Earth doesn't want any of this, period. We don't want feminine energies feeling as though intimacy is to be transactional. No, no. And not because anyone is trying to get you to change your ways, but because the greatness of who you are, it's just beneath you. You're literally rolling in filth, in the filthiness of your devolution. You know, you're hindering your own growth. You are tripping up your own life. This person will never be able to do anything but to tell the truth of this experience. That they ain't gonna lie about that. In getting help, they're finna lie. But to themselves, they know exactly what happened.